We are live. I apologize in advance for any issues that you may see on my end because I'm the one that says having technological issues, but it's okay. I'm still here.
I thought you were about to apologize for us, and I was like, damn, rude.
Honestly, for myself. So we're doing our Disney Pixar ranking. It's a top 10 list. So we each have a different looking list, or maybe we have like a similar list. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm excited to learn your guys' list. So I think we should just start. Oh, and if you don't know the rules, if one of us has the same movie on the person's list, then we have to take a sip of or something nice. Alrighty.
My mom makes fun of me for drinking cider. She says it's a baby
What does
drink.
your mom drink? Straight tequila all the time?
Probably nothing. I got this just for this stream so I can participate.
Judgy much, Mom?
Thank you.
All right, guys. Who wants to start?
Not it.
With number 10?
Yeah. 10.
Hold on, I'm missing one, so
10,
we gotta
9,
wait.
8,
Hold on.
7, 6. So we're building up to number 1. So,
wait, what about honorable mentions?
oh! You're
Wait,
right.
Can we save our honorable mentions for last? Because I'm sure I'm like hella forgetting stuff.
You can do it like right before the number one.
Okay.
I like that.
I like
That's
that.
a good idea. Yeah. Okay, so age, you're last, so you start first.
Okay, sounds good. My number 10, drum roll. I have a Mulan. The original Mulan.
Yay! I'm happy she's on your list.
I think it's good. I just don't think it's the best out of this group at all. I think the biggest problem is the comedy.
You think
comedy? So did
comedy is the problem?
I like the first half better than the second half because the second half is when they do this whole caper and they go into the kingdom and they cross dress and it's just shenanigans.
I have to drink because she's on my list too.
Wait, but I thought you only drink when it's like the same
No,
number.
I thought it was like
no.
in general, yeah.
I thought it was in
not
general.
the same.
Okay, then I'm gonna drink because she's on my list too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all love Mulan.
I'm keeping track of everyone, so okay. Next, go ahead.
I hated Mulan, so
I'll go next. Mine was Zootopia.
Oh.
That's on my list.
That's number 10.
Cynthia and I are the same person.
They're
So,
gonna get drunk.
I haven't watched it in a long time, but like I basically rated mine by like number of times I've seen the movie and how much I enjoyed it. And I've seen Zootopia maybe 2 times. I liked it because I love animals so much and it was fun, but I didn't love it, you know?
Yeah. I'm happy it's on your list.
I thought it was like a good one-time watch for me.
Yeah. I'm happy it made your list. Megan.
Hold on. So I still have a gap on my list, and I don't know what to fill it with. But it's not my number 10. No thanks. So my number 10 is A Bug's Life.
Oh, I almost rewatched it last night to prepare for this, but I chose another movie to rewatch instead.
What did you watch?
It's on my list, so I'm not going to say it.
Oh, well, I picked A Bug's Life for nostalgia reasons. Most of mine are for nostalgia reasons, honestly.
But did it hold up?
Yeah. It was just a fun little watch. That's why it's number 10. And I had A Bug's Life dress that I wouldn't take off, and I'm pretty sure like my mom probably threw it away. Like I have pictures of me wearing this dress when I was little, and it's just what I wore all the time.
Yeah.
All day, every day. I was like a
good
cartoon
movie.
character. I had one outfit.
It is. I don't remember it a lot, but I remember really enjoying it, and I had the toys as well.
Same. And then I rewatched it, and I was like, "This is cute. This is cute. I like this."
For me,
the grasshoppers. They come.
My biggest memory of that movie is that in Spanish they were selling it in Puerto Rican like Kmart or whatever. But the title that they changed it to is like super offensive to Puerto Ricans.
Oh.
So like the staff had like turned it around, you know.
Oh wait, what's
because bugs for so bugs for other people, like just the movie's just called Bugs, like that. Bugs! Exclamation mark. That's the translation. And the word they used was bichos.
Oh no!
Oh, which for Puerto Ricans is dicks.
I learned that the hard way.
So what does that say
Oh no!
about Puerto Rican dicks? Just.
I literally learned that the hard way talking to a coworker that there was a bug and I called it a bicho and she looked at me so upset. I'm like, it's a bug.
It's even worse when you say they're like flying around and you're like terrible.
Oh.
All right, so this has been everyone's cultural lesson for the day. Y'all are welcome.
So I guess it's time for my number 10, and I picked this because my list is a mix of like things have like a deep meaning to me, and then there's other things for pure nostalgia and like the way it makes me feel. I feel like this one is a really fun and big musical, and then even though Lindsay Ellis on YouTube said it's actually not good, to me I'm just like, yes it is, bitch. No offense to Lindsay Ellis, but I chose Hercules because it's fun. Yeah.
That's on my list too.
What was it?
Hercules.
Oh.
I think we know that.
You
don't like it?
Hilarious.
It's on my
You don't like Hercules?
list. No, I rewatched it pretty recently, and I don't think it holds up.
Oh.
It's okay that your opinion's wrong. I still love you.
Song. Wait, she said it wasn't good? Like
No,
the song was good?
it's a fine movie. I just
Who's Lindsay Ellis?
it's very 90s.
She's also wrong.
I love Lindsay Ellis. She's one of my favorite
Never
YouTubers.
Oh,
She's wrong.
See, are you agreeing because of Lindsay Ellis, or because you watched it and you were like,
Well, no.
is it
Come
good?
on. We
No,
know
no,
that she has her own opinions, and she doesn't give a fuck about what anyone thinks about
She
them.
watched
That's
We know
true.
this-
No, I
She's
actually
reacting
did
all the
rewatch
time.
it. I
Okay.
do, but I watch other things too.
But she still has her opinion, and like nothing we ever say is gonna change it, unless it's like a factual thing that
True.
she respects the evidence, but she doesn't give a shit about anything else.
I don't give a fuck.
But
why do you guys
see,
like
like right now, I have zero. Like the muses are amazing. Like they make the movie for me. They're so freaking.
Have this conversation later because I think you know where Hercules is on my list. So
okay.
Maybe I'm not sure. Okay, so we're back at age. What's your number 9?
It's Finding Nemo, dog.
Whoa! Speaking with everyone.
So I know you guys didn't go to high school with me, but like for anybody who's watching, in Florida you have to pass a test to pass high school, but you take the test in your second year of high school. So like it's the FCAT. If you passed it, but you still have 2 more years of school. So like that whole week when everyone's taking the test, all the seniors and all the juniors are just in the auditorium. And at my high school, they only showed 2 movies. Number 1 was Finding Nemo, and number 2 was Bruce Almighty. So I have seen Finding Nemo so many times, and honestly, it's still good. So like to me, it's like I'm fine with it. Like I don't think it's a masterpiece, but I think it's better than Mulan in terms of entertainment. I think I can rewatch it, and it's a movie with value because it's just fun, and there's that kid with the braces, and I love it.
Nemo's good.
I like
who's
that
next?
movie.
Cynthia?
Yeah. Okay, so my number 9 is Cars.
Whoa!
I love Cars. I don't know why I love it so much, but I love that movie.
Fuck?
I used to quote it all the time. I don't know. I love that movie so much. There's so many like innuendos throughout the movie that I'm just like, yes.
Wow.
I think
you know what?
I think we're all speechless.
Good for you.
I think we're all speechless.
I just really love that movie.
I believe that you like it though.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I almost forgot that movie happened. I forgot it existed until Cynthia said something.
What?
Really? I just don't like it. I don't like Cars though. I'm not Cars the movie. I don't like Cars the objects.
I don't know. Like I watched it once, maybe twice when I was little, and then I never thought about it again. Like it did not resonate with me.
I didn't find it forgettable. I don't know. I don't like movies about inanimate objects, I guess.
But the scene where he says he did what in his cup?
I don't remember.
Like, my husband was talking about a car, I'm like, he did what in his cup? And that's the kind of humor I enjoy.
Good
when was the last time you watched it?
Not that long ago.
Oh,
maybe like a year ago.
I don't remember it at all. Yeah, that's pretty recent.
Yeah,
pretty recent. Megan. Oh, someone's saying hello. Hi, Robin Reed. How are you doing? Let us know your top Disney movies and your top Pixar movies.
I don't have access to comments.
Yeah, I have comments not available. Damn, you gotta be our like, what's it called when you're a medium for ghosts? Oh, you're medium for comments. Tell us what the comments say. Oh wait, there they are. I see them. Wait, is that just for
right
us?
now we have?
No, that's just ours.
Oh,
I think that's just ours.
Oh, Melissa, you have to tell us what the people say.
Yeah.
I know who Robin Reed is.
Oh,
she follows me on other things.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. So Robin's here, and we have about 4 views so far. There's usually more views like after, so people will watch the replay. But Megan, you're next. What's your number 9?
All right, so I was writing this list while we were talking, and my number 9 was my gap. I felt like everything else has a solid place, and I literally put Finding Nemo right before Age said it, but I feel like that's cheaty. So I'm gonna say my number 9 is actually Onward.
Oh,
wow!
I thought it was cute as hell. I thought that was like the cutest movie. Oh man, it was so cute. One of my friends was like, I didn't like it. I thought it was dumb. And I was like, it wasn't dumb. It was fucking cute, and you're stupid, and you know what you're talking about.
Who here has seen the movie Onward? So
I started to, but then I got bored and I turned it off.
Are you the friend?
So like my beef with Onward is that I feel like it was written for Jack Black, but they could only get Chris Pratt. Not Jack Black.
I feel like, yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Poor.
But did you like it, Age?
No.
I thought it was so cute, though.
Yeah.
It's
a Megan movie.
And the movie we were talking about before was Cars, for the comments. It was Cars.
Yes.
We were all laughing about Cars.
Yeah. Robin, Olivia put Cars on her list, and so far she's the only person in the world who likes that movie.
That can't be
Just kidding. Love you, Cynthia.
They made a part 2 and a part 3.
I'm kidding. I'm poking fun at her choice. Okay.
Melissa, it's your turn.
Yes. So number 9. So I like to explain before I say it. I chose this movie mostly. I haven't seen it in a really long time, and it's kind of cheating because I'm basing it off of, like, I love the property, like, so like all the movies that they come out with, I always like go run out and watch because something about the story of Cinderella resonates with me. I don't know why. I feel like she's this poor girl whose dad dies, and then she has to stay at home with this evil stepmom and her sisters who hate her. But like she's able to make the best of it. Like she makes friends with the animals. She like you know, she is kind of like a slave, and that sucks, but she's making the best of it because she has nobody else in the world, like no other family. And I also love the fact that all she wanted was one night to go to the ball and like feel pretty and have a good time and not be a maid for one day. And then she was able to go, and then she met a prince as like a bonus. Like she wasn't looking for love. She was just wanting to go to have a nice time at the dance. So I feel like, you know, for me, it's about like making the best of what you have as much as possible. And then sometimes magic can't happen. It's kind of cheesy, but it doesn't make it less true. So I love Cinderella.
Yo,
I love Cinderella too.
Came on the defensive hardcore, man. You thought we were gonna trash it.
We love Cinderella.
I know.
It's not.
It's a fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. So I feel like it's like one of the older ones that doesn't have a lot going on, except for the story in there for me that kind of really is saying something about, you know, like life and stuff like that. So Cinderella's dope. Love me some Cinderella. Ooh, ooh.
Number?
And we're at number 8. We're back to age.
Number 8. Okay, so I didn't know that this was going to be on the list. It's just the way that it worked out. But I have Moana on here because, like, I know when I first saw Moana, I said, like, oh, the formula's broken and whatever.
You, like, rag on this
I ragged
movie,
on
and by
it.
we, I mean you and Andre. Andres.
Yes, I ragged on
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
the movie.
It was a piece of art.
I ragged on it so hard.
Yeah, he thought it was art. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
It was like pure art. And
I was ragging on Lin-Manuel Miranda's like rhyming scheme, and I don't apologize for that.
Yeah,
the man's an artist.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck?
I still agree with that about the music. But the thing is, in terms of the general vibe, so like my criteria for this list was like, do I want to watch it right now? Like, will I have a good time watching this movie? So it's like the good times get better. I'm glad you guys are nodding. I see you guys are nodding, so you did too. So Moana to me is like, you know, she goes, there's the water, the lady turns into the pretty mountain, and it's a good time. Like, it's just like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, Moana was like a fine time for me, but my big criticism about it, and I still stand by it, is because I feel like she doesn't have a lot of room to grow, so she wasn't as a compelling character for me. Like, she doesn't have a lot to learn or develop, so I feel like she starts out really like brave and adventurous, and at the end she's pretty much the same person. So for me, it's just not as compelling.
At the beginning, it's like Moana's great, and at the end, it's like Moana's still great. Like, nothing happened.
Exactly.
He's like a cute little
Now he's the main character here. He's like it's just a himbo. Not even a himbo. Like, the criteria for himbo, I'll show you guys the graph later, but you have to be nice, stupid, and like buff or whatever, hot, and like he's stupid and he's hot, but he's not nice. He's kind of a bitch ass. Like Maui starts out as kind of dick, because Maui doesn't do things because he's nice. He does nice things for the glory. So like you see his whole character development. But yeah, I agree. What I'm saying is I agree with you.
Yeah.
A long way.
Who is next? Cynthia?
It's me.
Next? I'm like forgetting who's going next.
Bear with me.
You're only in like your first glass of wine. Can you chill?
What number are we on? 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so for my number 8, I picked Inside Out.
Cute.
Oh, I have to drink.
Yeah. I feel like it's just one of those movies that like I've watched a lot. I always feel good when I watch it because I can like relate to sadness.
Aww.
And so I just feel like it deserves to be on my list because I watched it many times and I just love it.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, this is laggy. I think. Oh, I should wait. I'm gonna wait because it's on my list. Okay. If anybody has thoughts on Inside Out, go ahead.
I never seen it.
Oh, really? I thought you were giving us your like polite, like you're entitled to your shit opinion smile.
No, I've just never seen it.
Not this time. No. Okay. I like it. I just think joy and sadness are the two most annoying characters on the planet, and you spend most of the fucking movie with them. They're so annoying. I would kill Joy.
Oh my God.
I would murder her. So who do you?
I will speak more on it later.
Wait, really quick. Who do you think our brains are ruled by? I need to know, because I think Ages is ruled by like somewhere like between disgust and joy. Like they probably share it a little bit. They share the control. Sometimes joy
the feeling in the movie.
Kind of a way. Yeah, it's
in the movie. Her emotions are in her mind, like her brain, and they were like characters in the movie.
and anxiety or fear. Anxiety.
Yeah,
Yeah, fear and anxiety.
Yeah, I think disgust and joy are in your brain, and they're like shoving
comment
you out of the
from
way.
Robin Reed. Robin said that Inside Out is a good movie. My son and I enjoyed it. It was a strong movie because it was, to me, the first movie that focused on feelings and didn't try to tame them. They were realistic. I agree 100%, and I will discuss more about it later. What I think it's actually an underrated, brilliant movie. But Megan, what's number 8?
Wait, you have to tell me who your brains are ruled by.
Oh, I think my brain is ruled by, I think it's anger / sadness, which sounds really depressing.
No,
yeah,
okay.
It sounds depressing, but that's why I'm in therapy, guys. It's okay.
I got you beat. I got fear and sadness.
No.
3.
Yikes.
Anxiety-ridden sadness all the time. It's okay. I cope with humor.
I stole ages from her. I just told her how to live her life. Mine's probably also anger and sadness.
Yeah,
or,
that's definitely
probably more anger.
That's the motto for 2020. Anger and sadness.
I also say like fear for me too. Like, man, it's like No, okay. It's getting sad now. Okay. Number 8, Megan.
Tangled.
Oh.
I love Tangled so much. And I mostly chose it for the fact it's like a super feel-good movie, and the soundtrack, and the relationships are actually probably more complex than I guess most Disney movies. I feel like a lot of stuff is cut and dry, but like that is like a great example of a toxic ass relationship. So
her and the fake mom. Yeah, like insane.
The crazy kidnapper.
The amount of
I really like
one day I want to watch Tangled and Frozen back to back and see which one's better, because they're always like pitted against each other, but I'm not sure why, so I have to watch them back to back.
It's because of the release order. That's it. That's the only reason.
Yeah, because there's no other.
And there's like these theories that they're like intertwined, like they're related, like they're
that like they're cousins or whatever.
Robin says, "I love Tangled. So much going on in that movie." Yeah, Tangled is funny and it's deep. Good movie.
I love it.
That for the first time pretty recently. Disney Plus is a blessing. I get to watch all this stuff I've never seen before.
The fact that my
friend was all right
and shares it with me is a blessing.
Robin said it's pretty dark when you really watch it. Yeah, I know. The mom, what's her name? Mother Gothel. Like she's like a crazy psycho. She basically kidnaps this girl, makes her think that like she can't go outside. Yeah. So
next.
My number 8, I like almost forget to go because I'm like here hosting. Okay, so my number 8 is number 8 for me is Pocahontas because A, the animation is beautiful. B, I love the music. C, I love that she actually stayed home with her people where she belonged. It didn't go with the white guy. I don't count the sequel like it's not like canon to me.
Like real life.
Yeah.
What?
I said, do we count real life?
No, we're basing it on the movie.
Yeah, I didn't pick that because I based it off real life, and I'm like, no.
I understand, but I still think it's really good, and I love those songs, and freaking Mother Willow, and then the dad, and he gets shot, and it's all.
I love God.
I'm there.
You know, it didn't make my list, but I do enjoy that movie. I fear watching it because I fear that it doesn't hold up.
I watch it all the fucking time. It's like great background noise. We didn't have cable when I was a kid, so like we would just put a movie in the VCR and watch it until we hated it. Or until someone made us change it, and that was like one of the ones that was on repeat.
I think it was my first movie in the theater, but there were no theaters like in Haiti, so I'm not sure if my memory is correct, but I feel like it's my first like animated feature that I saw like on a big screen.
You didn't see The Lion King? on the big screen?
No,
Oh.
no, I didn't see any of the early Disney
Aladdin?
movies on the big screen. No, because I'm telling you, like in Haiti, there's no theaters, so it's all like VHS.
Oh my god.
Same.
Fun side note, Pocahontas is so angular, not just Pocahontas, but all the characters in
The
Pocahontas
style?
are so sharp. Because Aladdin came out shortly before it, and everyone gave them massive shit for basically making Jasmine and Aladdin like brown Barbie and Ken. Never mind that I think that they're fine stylistically. So they were like, well, we'll show you. So they had the animators draw all of the Native Americans super sharp and angular with like narrow slanted features to make sure you knew they were indigenous. And then they drew all of the white people with like hard, wide lines and shapes. And well, fuck you, viewers.
I like that trivia. I didn't know that.
I didn't know
It's like
either.
my favorite thing. People.
Robin said Aladdin and Lion King were my first two movies in the theater. Yeah, I think for a lot of kids who grew up in this country, it's always Lion King or the other Disney movies from like the early 90s and late 80s because Mermaid. So we're at 7. Age, back to you.
Coco.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's on my list.
Oh, that's great.
Hey.
I didn't put Coco because it makes me cry. No, I don't have time for that.
That shit is like dark and deep and good.
Yeah, the reason why Coco makes the list for me is because like the story was predictable, so I'm not gonna hold against it. But I think stylistically, like the orange colors and the skeletons and I just think it's art. I think they really went out there. They got people who really cared about, you know, Dia de los Muertos and like doing something thematically that like tied together the images. I just think it was extremely well executed. It's like a rare type of film because it's not a Halloween movie. And those type of movies usually fall into, like, you call it a Halloween movie, but like that movie is like just about family and like remembrance. And I was very impressed.
Yes.
Sound reasoning. I like.
It's good. Cynthia, you're up.
7, right?
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I put Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, I like that movie.
Oh, I've never seen that one. Okay.
Good movie.
I love that movie.
I've never
Solid.
seen it.
It's been a long
You should watch it.
time
It's
since I've
really good.
Robinsons.
It's about family and finding a place where you belong. So that's like,
The
yes.
sad kid. Oh, so sad.
And then like the choices we make affect your life forever. And it's just like, oh, this is so sad and good.
I can't say anything about making spoilers. Like you
Yeah, I
just have
know. It's just
Wait, no
so
spoilers.
good.
Robin, I love how
Myself enough to just yes, that movie.
much Robin is talking to us. Love you, girl. Thank you for engaging. She says, I love Coco. Everything about it was good. The colors, the music, the messages in the story. It's very cultural, and I love it that it was done throughout the movie. Agreed. It's very good. Very good movie. So now it's my turn.
no,
Number 7 for me is Inside Out. Now, this is a movie that I haven't seen a lot,
It's
but
Wait.
Melissa doesn't know what's going on anymore.
You forgot Megan.
What?
It's Megan's
It's okay,
turn.
Melissa just hates me. It's fine.
Oh my God, Megan!
Ow.
No, I said from the beginning that I'm having trouble remembering like the order. I'm sorry, Megan. I apologize. Megan, go. Sorry. I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
I didn't even want to tell you that it's Atlantis.
oh.
Oh my God,
I like
I forgot about that movie.
I don't remember watching that movie at all.
I fucking love Atlantis.
I remember having a crush on this guy for the longest time.
You had a crush on Milo?
Yes.
Milo?
Milo was like,
God.
it
Well, we know what Cynthia's type is.
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox type.
That was one of the movies that I got to watch in America in the theater, so that's like a special one in my heart.
I just love Atlantis. I don't want to defend it.
I gotta watch it.
Wait, Age, have you never seen
I
it?
saw it, but I don't remember watching. Like I'm positive if I ask someone, they'll be like, "You watched it," and I don't remember that movie at all.
Yeah,
I don't think I was paying attention.
Maybe you.
I want to know. I want to know a little bit more why you put it on your list, Megan.
Why? I told you I didn't want to defend
good.
it. It's just like one of my favorites.
You don't have to defend it. It's about talking about your love for it.
Movie good. I like
it. Good.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
all the
right. Oh my god.
characters are just so cute. I just love them. Each and every one of them. I love them. They make me happy.
Make me want to rewatch it tonight. All right, so now it's my turn, right? Okay, 7 is Inside Out. It's a movie that I haven't watched a lot, like recently. But when I think about that movie, like what they did, like talking about feelings and emotions and how to process that, and they put that in a children's movie, I feel like they need to show that movie like in elementary to help people learn about like how to deal with emotions, because even people who are adults now today don't know how to do that. And I love that.
Nemo. During Cat Week.
Nemo. Yeah.
But this one takes more of like a literal approach, because you actually see like disgust, fear, and whoever like inside of her brain interacting, and it's really deep because there's an element of them talking about how like toxic positivity is not a great thing, because you're like pretending that everything's fine and okay, but I don't want to spoil it, but it shows you how like all the emotions, including sadness, is very important for us to feel so that we can know what joy is and happiness is, and not to just like brush it over with like fake happiness. And I think, yeah, I just think it's really good, and now I want to rewatch it again.
Do it.
I definitely recommend watching it. Age. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I got Disney Plus.
Yes, you have everything. You have HBO Max, Disney Plus.
Robin.
HBO Max is finally on Roku. Starting today, you can watch HBO Max on Roku if you have a Roku. I have a Roku.
Yeah. No, I just got my sister's access to it, so I have access to HBO Max, and that's how I saw Love Life, which is a good show. Okay, so now we're at 6. Go back to Age.
All right. It's a rat movie, The Great Mouse Detective.
Okay. Oh, I've never seen it.
It's good. It's what actually, so people think that The Little Mermaid kickstarted the Disney Renaissance, but it wasn't The Little Mermaid. It was The Great Mouse Detective prior.
I've heard that.
Was it? Hold on. Am I just pulling that out of my ass? No, I believe that what I'm saying is true.
No, it is. Because I've read about that it wasn't actually the Mermaid movie. It was The Great Mouse Detective that ignited the Renaissance for Disney.
There's a lot of talent in that movie. And the songs, like, I can guarantee you I have not seen that movie in 20 years, but I remember the songs. And it's like a Sherlock thing. Like, Melissa, you would love it, actually.
I know. I need to watch it.
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah, you would love it.
Yeah. I want to see it. Cynthia.
I put Aladdin.
Ooh, okay.
Solid choice.
Just
Aladdin is a great
Friend
those
like
songs. That sounds great.
Hello.
Oh wait, hello. I'm like talking and I should be
it's on your, okay.
I've been doing a lot of drinking, but like not because I share movies with you guys. I just get excited.
I'm running out.
No, Megan, you are the outlier. I just looked at my list, and your list is the most unique.
Not that I pulled mine out of my ass or anything.
Are you calling us basic?
No, my ass is basic. Cynthia, do you want to talk more about Aladdin?
No.
On my list. No, it's just good.
Okay, all right.
Just good.
Nice, short and sweet, Megan.
Well, I chose my movie for a similar reason. It's just good. It's The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, that's a good one. That movie's hilarious.
I love Cusco, but I love Kronk more. But I am Yzma. So.
That scene will never not be funny, where she's like lifting her dress and they're freaking out, and then she shows that it's a knife.
A knife,
And then you're like,
oh god, okay, it's fine.
Yo, I think we got to speed up a little bit because like in 15 minutes we're gonna hit an hour.
Oh shit! All right, go.
oh, you got places to go besides your bedroom?
I mean, I'm just saying
That's
for the people watching.
The people,
I didn't even notice.
exactly, because you're busy having fun, Cynthia. Age.
Why would you say that? Me, I didn't say anything.
I know. I just say things in an angry manner because I'm passionate. Look, I'm in therapy for this. Okay, relax. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm cool. I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Inside
I
All right.
lost my place. Oh, 5. Age.
6. What's your number 6?
Well, we just finished 6.
6.
We just
forgot
finished
you.
2. Oh,
First
me.
you forgot me, and
Myself.
then you forgot you.
Me, myself, and I. Okay, see? You guys, I'm sorry. Okay, my number 6 is Beauty and the Beast.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's really far down, dude.
I chose, well,
Oh man.
because as an adult, I'm thinking about, people always talk about like the Stockholm syndrome, which I always
It's not
counter.
Stockholm.
I always counter that with, but like she chose to go back to the castle and chose to switch places. So I feel like it's not
Literally
all
not.
about her prisoner. Like she went back there intending to stay there because she's brave enough to switch places with her dad. So there's that whole thing. So it's like debatable. But I feel like these songs are great. And I also, what resonates to me about Belle is her thirst for knowledge and for adventure, and she wants something more for her life than being like this married off girl. And I think people can I think a lot of us can like relate to wanting something more than like your regular ordinary routine of what you're supposed to do, and because you have dreams and stuff. So like I see it in that way. So that's why I still think she's pretty great, even though there's some abuse stuff in there. So yes.
It's on my list,
We can talk about it.
so I won't say anything.
Did you drink?
She did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. Okay, so I guess this is just like super laggy. But okay, so now we're at 5.
Yes.
Hey.
Now we're at 5.
I guess it's my
Yes.
turn.
I
It's a
said
rat
age.
movie.
Oh,
Another
rat
rat
movie.
movie. It's Ratatouille.
Oh,
Ratatouille
cute.
doesn't feel like a Pixar or a Disney movie. It feels like a little sitcom. I like it.
It does. It's good stuff.
That's it. That's my
I
whole.
mean,
That's all you need.
I may have some controversial thoughts about movies like Ratatouille. It's the same problem I have with Toy Story. I don't know if you guys want to hear it or just move on.
Well, sure, go for it. I have a whole ass paper I wish I could find about Hercules, so tell us about Ratatouille.
So I understand like the metaphors of the films, but to me, like, I don't know, something in me has a problem with characters that are toys or rats who feel sad about not being able to integrate with humans, or feel sad about being forgotten about or like thrown away because they're toys, or because that they can't be a chef alongside of a human. Like if you see a rat in the kitchen, people are going to be upset about that, right? And I know the metaphor is he can be whatever he wants, don't let people stop you, like I get it, but it just doesn't, I can't get there. It's not for me.
You didn't feel anything for the little brave toaster?
I don't remember.
Little toaster.
I actually didn't feel anything for the brave little toaster.
Oh my god, when they go to the trash dump, it's horrible.
Stop! That is so traumatic.
Horrible when they go to
don't remember
the
that
big
movie.
magnet.
I literally don't care about the problems of inanimate objects.
I do.
That's what I'm
Sorry.
saying.
I can't let go of things. I blame the movie.
That's why I
Melissa and I don't care about other people, is what we're
I don't-
saying.
Oh my god.
I mean
don't
objects.
care.
Objects.
like people cry over Toy Story, and I'm like, they're fucking toys.
They have feelings. They're people too.
No, the
But
toys
they're
are people
not.
too, Melissa. Really
They're sad, like, it's okay. It's different when it's like the whole world. Like if it was a whole world of toys or a whole world of rats, but they're in place of actual people. Like it's like the metaphor is this is us, but it's like this is us and the humans. For me, it just doesn't resonate.
Okay,
I feel that way.
it's my turn.
Toy Story.
I'm gonna
Number five.
preface saying that this movie was one of the first movies I saw in theater, and I love it so much. I saw it with my grandfather, and it just like brings me happy memories. Megan, don't come for me. It's Hercules.
Oh, yay!
Oh, I'm not coming.
I love Hercules.
That's pretty high.
The songs,
Pretty high.
the story, the everything.
Oh. I'll just drink again.
That's it.
Okay. Megan.
A Goofy movie, actually.
You know,
It's like the most wholesome movie potentially ever. I just love it so much. I think it's the sweetest.
I love Goofy.
I was going to put it on my list, but I realized that I don't remember enough of it to be able to defend it.
So that was another VHS back to back to back to back
I
for like a
thought
month.
I thought about it as well, but I could, like, in my brain, I couldn't decipher between the first and second movie. Like, it melts together in my brain. So I feel like, well, I shouldn't put it on my list because I can't really like remember which is which.
Which is the one with the dancing guy?
First one.
I think it's the first one. Oh, Powerline. He's dope.
Yeah.
I don't
I've seen
remember.
really good cosplays of
The
Powerline.
whole thing, I would buy it. I would go to see that in concert. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, people
Red-
cosplay that.
Yeah.
They cosplay
Yeah.
Powerline. It's
Good for them.
amazing.
Ew. Yeah,
But
he's
yeah.
super dope.
I love that
Rob-
movie so
Says Hercules, Goofy movie was pretty good, and she says it's a leaning tower.
Oh, the cheese guy.
What is?
Guy.
Leaning
Yes.
Tower. Pizza.
I am the cheese guy.
I want
Shut
that.
up.
Sometimes I just crave pizza, but I want that pizza in the movie. Nothing else will do, and it doesn't
Yes.
exist.
Strings.
So
There are
good.
those movies that crave
Not
the
Cheese.
is it
Fair.
cheese?
The Tower of Cheese.
So my turn. So number 5 for me is Coco. I think Coco is one of the best Pixar movies that they've put out there. I feel like it's really dark. For me, it was like the first Pixar movie that I saw like an actual murder scene. Like he gets stabbed or poisoned, right? It was dark.
Poison.
And
What? I don't remember that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like in the memory. Yeah.
What's this?
There's
What
like
was
a-
Wait, I'm sorry. What movie are we
Coco.
talking about?
Coco.
Coco.
There is a murder scene. He gets murdered. It's like a flash.
Yeah,
I can't.
back.
I believe
the
you. I
dad
believe
that walked out. Was never really walked out on them. He was murdered.
Sorry, give me a
Yeah.
second. I have a system malfunction.
That was dark. I've never seen that before, like in a Pixar movie. And I just thought it was really good, and it had a lot to say about like the you know, like the people who leave us. They don't ever really leave us as long as we have our memories of them. And like towards the end, like the grandma's like forgetting. It's like it gets really, really, really sad, and I was crying so much in the theater. It's so freaking good. Yes, Coco. You go, Glenn Coco. Good. And so we all did 5. So now we're back to 4. We're back to H.
The Lion King.
Ooh.
I was waiting for that one to pop up.
I don't see anyone drinking. I'm worried.
I have a confession that I do not like the Lion
I have a
King.
confession.
Okay.
It's not that I don't like it. I find it way too upsetting and traumatizing.
I just feel like I
it's
can't relate.
It's too sad. It's too
I
much.
can't relate to this King Lion
They
and
really
Prince
have to do
Lion and Uncle Lion,
I can't relate to Lion.
Lion Royal.
Of Scar murdering his brother. Like, it went, and you know what kills me? Simba thinks it's his fault. He's like, Dad, you gotta get up. Oh my God, it's too much. It's too much.
It is
No.
too. Hold on, wait. I took a class, and it was like about the rhetoric of cinema, and like the whole thing was about Disney movies. And the first one we went over was The Lion King, and this bitch had the audacity to make us read like all kinds of like articles about how The Lion King represents the patriarchy because the lion pride is ruled only by male lions. And I was like, do you know this is a movie about fucking lions? Do you understand? Do you understand how cats work? I was so livid. I went off. I got an A on my paper, but I wrote in the part where Sarabi, do you guys remember in the movie when Scar is talking to Sarabi and he's like, where the fuck is the food? And Sarabi's like, bitch, there is none. Do you remember that?
That's because she was
right,
hungry.
kind of.
Yeah. The female lion hunt.
Yeah.
She leaves.
Like they were going hungry.
Sarabi is still the alpha female. The female lions do the hunting.
Yeah.
And they hunted out the Pride Lands, and nobody wants to be there anymore, including the buffalo, or the antelope, or who the fuck ever. Whom the fuck ever, excuse me. So Sarabi's like, there's no food. And Scar's like, me, 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 me. So anyway, I wrote that in as an example of a strong female character. And this woman, this professor, has the audacity, after watching this movie however many times, because she does this with every class. I don't remember that part. She wrote that into my paper on the edge, and I was like, the fuck do you mean you don't remember that part? I literally quoted it for you. I quoted it for you in the paper. Cited source. This movie. I don't remember that part. Fuck you. All right, sorry, carry on.
Yeah. Robin said,
Solid
every time I watch that scene, for kids, it's a very traumatic scene to watch. I was surprised they did it like that, but it was well delivered by the actors and the animators.
Thank you.
And I think I was watching it.
I don't know you, Robin, but you're my new favorite person.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
I think I watched an interview once with the director of it, and I think that scene was highlighted as like, are we going too far? You know, it's kind of, but they went for it. And you know what? It worked because it scarred me. Like, it's horrible. Horrible. It's too sad. Man, too sad for me.
It is sad.
I think it's a good movie, and it's my number 4.
Good one. Solid
It's just
choice.
like, I don't give a fuck.
Next.
I'm sorry.
Shit
I'm not
about
saying it's not sad. Losing a parent is sad. I've been there. It's sad.
His
But I couldn't put myself in this little cub's shoes. Like, I'm not a lion.
You know what? I know that we're gonna like.
I'm not a toaster.
I'm not a toy. I'm not a rat.
I know we're gonna like post this video later, and like I just want to make like a super cut of this whole like Lion King rant going on. I think that by itself is like quality content. Just saying.
I have strong feelings about this in particular.
Next.
Love it. Okay, Cynthia, you're next.
4, right?
Yeah.
4.
I've had 3. I forgot. I put Finding Nemo.
Hey, how cute.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Good.
Sorry, at 32.
Yeah.
But like they're, I don't know. It says it's here. My bad. Sorry.
Nemo is super cute.
I just like how the dad went through like all these like
Trials.
lengths to his
Wait a
child.
second, wait.
You know.
Can I just point out that Cynthia doesn't care about lions, but she cares about the fish.
Yeah, what the hell?
She doesn't like lions.
Care for lions. It is what it is. But fish for our friends. So.
So, did you want to explain more, or are we gonna move on? Who's next? Oh, who's next? Megan.
All right, Melissa.
I don't know if it's me or you.
It's a Toy Story?
Toy
A story about toys?
Indeed. Inanimate objects with people feeling.
I'm not sure if I can relate to inanimate objects.
Are you sure? I mean, like, they look like people, though. I think that makes it better.
I don't know.
That makes it a little
not
more
real.
relatable.
They're
And,
not
like,
real.
that part where Buzz Lightyear says there's no sign of intelligent life anywhere. I feel like that's highly relatable.
Oh, yeah,
I like
that's
that.
a good
That's like
You
That's
like
a really good quote.
first, second, or third?
the first is my favorite. I don't get the hype around the others, honestly. Like, they're
They're not
okay.
Only number 1.
Thank you, H.
Only number 1.
Like, I really don't get the hype around the others. I don't care that much.
The
I didn't
third
care
one
what they were going to be.
All anybody ever
or
talks about in the third one is how they almost
I didn't
die.
see the
Oh, and there's a fourth
third
one.
one.
oh, spoiler alert, they almost die.
I guess they don't.
There's a fourth one, so of course they don't.
Oh, yeah. Don't they eventually become like collectibles or something? Whatever.
The third one was
Well,
supposed to be the last one, you know, money.
Nobody cares about them at some point,
Oh,
so
well, like,
just like real toys.
so-
I don't know. I think there's a deep sadness that resonates with the Toy Story movies. And
I remember the first two. I haven't seen them since they were out. So yeah.
The facial animations did not hold up.
Yeah.
Hold on. That one scene where they're in the pizza truck and like I don't know why, but I remember that scene being especially hilarious when I was a kid. Like I would rewind that scene and watch it over and over again. I thought it was so funny. I don't know why. It was the best though.
All right. Pour some more wine. Okay.
Oh my god.
Number 4. I'm just gonna finish this.
More wine.
Go for it.
Finish the whole bottle.
Don't let anybody stop you.
I only had a little bit. I had a little bit left.
I have made this last
I'm not
an hour. An hour.
another cider probably.
Good for you, Age.
Judgment free zone.
Okay, Adriana, this entire bottle wasn't full to begin with.
I don't remember.
Thank you. Oh,
Fact checker.
I'm getting laughs. I'm getting hearts. I'm getting likes. We love to see it. Thank you, Robin.
I don't see hearts. What the hell? I want to be surrounded by hearts.
All right, let's move on.
Jelly.
Let's move on.
All right.
My number 4, 4 for me is Aladdin. Aladdin
All right.
has great music. Mostly what makes the movie is the genie. Robin Williams is great and amazing. Yeah, I don't know much to but yeah, it's number 4.
But don't forget, Aladdin and Jasmine are Brownkin and Barbie. Never forget.
3, Age, you're up.
Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Oh.
I think The Little Mermaid is a solid film. I think it's like a good quality watch. I like the music. I think that I also like that the opening has like that overture and it like you go into the ocean and the credits. Like it really feels like you're going on a Disney ride and they're taking you through the tunnel. You know, you go from the real world to the aerial world. And I just think it's crafted in a very beautiful way. Even at the end when there's like the evil lady, not Ursula, but like the fake Ursula, with like shadows on the face, and it's art, man. It's just good. It's just a solid watch. You'll have a good time every time you put it on. And that's my story.
100% agree with that.
I definitely love the music, and when I was a kid, I wanted to be a mermaid because of that movie. I guess again, as an adult, I can't get over the fact that she like wants to give up her voice and her gift and like her whole life being who she is for this guy that she met once. But great music.
My number 3. My number 3 is Coco, because all the reasons you guys gave.
Yay.
Coco's solid. Coco's great.
Coco's a very good movie. And Megan.
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Really?
So artistically,
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch was a pretty massive deviation from the Disney norm before they like got huge into computer animation. And it was just a really cute, wholesome movie. And I also watched it on repeat a lot. And I used to not like it. Like, I watched it the first time, I was like, this is whatever. I don't care about aliens. And then, I don't know, it grew on like a fungus. And now I love it so much.
I care.
I haven't seen it in a while. 3 now is me. Oh, so
the
3.
TV show was good.
Oh, the show.
So y'all know.
Oh yeah, I remember.
It was fun. I loved it. Sorry, carry on.
Number 3 for me is The Incredibles. I think it's It's a beautiful blend. It's like it's a family movie. It's a superhero movie. It's a spy movie. And they also always call it like the best Fantastic Four movie because they haven't been able to achieve that yet. And then yet this cartoon is like really, really good. And what else did I want to say? I'm losing it. Oh, and I really also love the score. It has really great score. And I resonate a lot with the daughter Violet, because like I just recognize a little bit because she's like a very like reserved, shy person, but she has like this incredible gift that she's like too shy to share with people. But like at the end, she's able to like open up more, and I think it's beautiful. It's incredible. We're at number 2, Age.
I watched this movie last night. It is a rat movie. It is The Rescuers.
All right.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
What?
You do love rat movies.
Disney makes
Wow,
a bunch
so that's
of
one,
rat movies.
Bunch of
2, 3. You love 3 rat movies.
Yeah, and The Rescuers is a brilliant piece of art. It's from 1977. Everything is watercolor, and it's a simple story. It's like go rescue the kid, you know, whatever. But the thing is that like the white rat is sexy. She has like sex appeal. And then in part 2, there's like a male rat that has sex appeal. But part 2 didn't make my list because I have very strong feelings about part 2. But part 1 is a piece of art. It was made during the dark period of Disney where they were throwing no budget at freaking like rat movies or animated movies. And it's such a mood. It's such a dark film. It's kind of scary. You know, they throw a kid in a hole and she gets to get the jewel out of the eye of the skull. And it's like I have had so many dreams throughout my life that are just scenes from that movie. And I only realized it watching it last night. I'm like, oh yeah, the skull with the thing and the thing. And yes, I've had this dream many times before. And I also really like Bob Newhart. I think Bob Newhart's hilarious. So the end.
I have to know.
Forgot it was Disney, and I thought it was Touchstone.
Well, Don Bluth was involved. He was one of the top people involved, and you know Don Bluth broke away. Mm-hmm. So that probably is why it feels different.
I think.
Sorry, Melissa.
I think Disney owns Touchstone. If I'm not, I think. I have to know. Do you like American Tail as well?
I used to like American Tail a lot. I used to watch it a lot, but I couldn't tell you. I don't remember anything of the movie, so I can't say like yes or no. Like I used to really love it. Like I had part 1 and I had part 2, Five Goes West or whatever. And all the Don Bluth movies are brilliant, but those are also rat movies. I like rat movies.
That's why I asked you because I was curious. I was like, I wonder if she likes American Tail.
I used to watch it a lot, but right now, like as an adult, I could not tell you if I like it or not.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't seen it in a long while. Cynthia, next, number 2.
My number 2 is Frozen. I love Frozen. I've seen it so many times since like it came out. I've gone to the Disney ride. I've done everything Frozen because it just resonates with me. It's like it's a different story than what Disney usually does about like going like saving somebody because of like a guy. And it's really like a story about sisters.
Yeah.
And I love it so much. Just different than watching like a girl losing her voice or like going somewhere because of a guy or something.
Yeah. And I think I give it a lot of credit because of that reason too. Because I think at the end it's so special. I like her true love is not the love interest, but it's her sister. So a lot of people love it more than I do. I really do like it. It's not. I don't rewatch it a lot, but I respect it because of that. And yeah, I think it's a cute story. Megan.
Thumbelina.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh. Another one that I can't relate to.
Thumbelina? Fairy?
Well, I understand that you are not a hunchback who lives in a giant tower and has to ring a bell, but neither am I.
I have thoughts about This film,
because
The Hunchback of the Notre Dame.
I picked The Hunchback of Notre Dame because it has one of the most memorable musical scores. It's beautiful. And
Dark.
it's dark.
And then
It is as dark.
falls apart in the second half.
I don't remember.
It is a bit of a mess in the second half. I will not deny. I feel like that's a lot of movie packed into a little bit too tight of a timeline. But I love it.
I don't remember the second half, but I just know that, like, you know, Frollo doesn't get enough credit for being a really horrible villain. Like, he wants to fuck Esmeralda. She doesn't want to, so he wants to kill her. It's dark.
Well,
I think that movie
Yeah?
I think there's more to it than that, but I actually used to have this on my list very high up until I watched it very recently, and the second half is garbage. It's pure garbage. Like the highest point of that film, and I know we're gonna hit honorable mentions next. It is one of my honorable mentions just because the high note is the opening song. Whoever they got to play that little minstrel singing "The Bells of Notre Dame" is like the most amazing thing I've ever seen in a Disney movie. It's probably the best opening song of any freaking Disney movie. But with the funny gargoyles, and then the Demi Moore is ethnic, even though she's Demi Moore, and then Frollo's villain song is like the best song. But the movie is just like a fucking mess.
Oh, I have to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
Rewatch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't entirely disagree with her. Like, the movie is a bit of a hot mess after you hit the second half, because it's a lot of content packed into that tight time frame.
Yeah,
I feel like the
getting
Hunchback
scared
of Notre
watching
Dame 2 could have been the second half of the Hunchback of Notre Dame 1 improved, not like whatever the fuck
It's
they did.
garbage.
We're not going to talk about it. We're not discussing that. Is what we're not going to do.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Bad.
My number 2 is Zootopia.
Oh.
I think Zootopia is a great fucking movie. They made an animated film about racial profiling, okay? And I know it's gotten criticism about feeding into some stereotypes, and I don't necessarily disagree, but I still think it's a great film for kids to watch, because it's a movie about like implicit biases as well. Because even with the main character, like Judy Hopps, she thinks like she's like not small-minded, she's this forward thinker, but at a point in the movie, even she is like, well, you're not like them. And he's like, whoa, there's a them now in our biology. So she's not realizing that she's like being like low-key racist, right? So I think it's really, really good. And I love, and it's like very multi-layered, because you have like that element into it. It's also a really fun buddy cop movie. It's a crime thriller. It's a fun time. And I still think she's very admirable, because she starts off being very underestimated because she's like small and a woman, and she's like being dwarfed around all these people around her. But she doesn't care. Like, she went to school because she was very determined to make the world a better place. She set out to do that. She, you know, made some missteps on the way, but she's able to like learn from her own mistakes and was able to help save Zootopia. So I think it's a really brilliant movie, and I'm mad that they're going to make a show and not a second movie, but whatever, it's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, so now we get to do honorable mentions. Did we lose H?
I'm still here.
Okay. Honorable mentions. So I have a list. Oh God, I'm feeling the wine. Okay. Atlantis is on my honorable mentions list. Tarzan, because that soundtrack slaps. Okay, fucking Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
Great. Nemo. 101 Dalmatians, because I'm dog obsessed, and I think the animation's like still beautiful, even though it's like out of the lines. It's like perfectly imperfect. And I have to put Sleeping Beauty on there because of the animation genius that is Ivan Earl. Like, every frame of that movie is almost like a freaking painting, and I just think it's gorgeous to look at.
I only had 2 honorable mentions.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Age.
Let me be me again. So, honorable mention was the Hunchback of Notre Dame for the reasons I mentioned earlier, and the second one is actually Pocahontas. But I don't think that I would enjoy watching a movie with Mel Gibson.
Oh.
But I did as a kid.
He plays John Smith.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's it.
I forgot until she mentioned it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, man, Mel Gibson.
No, thank you.
Cynthia.
I have a few. I put The Incredibles. I have Moana. Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, typical. Nightmare Before Christmas I put on there too. Because I just I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
And then this one shouldn't be on the list, but technically Disney owns it now.
You can't do that.
Disney owns it now. Disney owns it, and it's just this one. This
I
one
knew you were gonna do this. I know you so
that was
well.
never a
I
Disney
never do
person.
bullshit.
Listen,
Tell us.
Anastasia, the Disney princess that should have been a Disney princess.
Isn't it Don Bluth?
Which movie?
Anastasia.
It's a Fox movie.
Which
Fox
movie?
animators did it. Fox
It's
animators get credit.
Wait.
What movie? Oh,
Anastasia.
Sorry, I'm just being.
that doesn't count. That's a Don Bluth movie.
But it's on Disney Plus. Yeah, Disney owns it.
But they didn't make it. Fuck Disney. Okay, I said that live on this Disney ranking.
It's okay. Cynthia, we will make another list. And you can put in.
We do Don Bluth
Yeah.
movies.
Don Bluth.
She was the Disney princess that should have been.
Nah, she was a real life princess that actually died.
To give credit
They set her
to
body
Dead
up.
people.
Disney.
All right.
Disney wishes. They wish they made that movie.
They do
Yes.
indeed wish. Hence why they purchased
Yes.
it later.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes. But I still love you, Cynthia. I know I can get aggressive, but I love you.
It's okay. I'm used to the abuse.
I know.
Next.
Megan.
Ass. I have honorable mentions because I made this list really fast.
Okay.
But I love Finding Nemo, and I love Pocahontas, and I love Beauty and the Beast, and I love The Lion King and Mulan. And I like a lot of other movies, but those are the ones I can think of right now, so those are the honorable mentions.
Okay. Drum roll. We're gonna do number one. Woo! Ready? Robin, read over the chat. Are you ready? Robin, watch. Okay. Age, you are going next. I can't see your face.
I can see it.
That's fine.
Ah,
Don't you see her mouth? It's between her eyes.
just a moment. Oh, wait. I stuck like that. All right, this will have to do.
Oh my god.
My
All right.
number one is not your number one. It is Beauty and the Freaking Beast. I think
Yeah.
it's so good. It's like a real life movie with actors, and the score, I know, there's the songs, there's the musical songs over here, but then there's the score over here. And the score of that film, the moment I think in my head the word Beauty and the Beast, in my head I hear dun 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 dun. Like the score is iconic.
With the stained glass is beautiful.
That movie is art.
Yeah, the whole it's art. So good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good pick. Cynthia.
My number one is Mulan.
All right.
I love
And why?
Mulan. I love how it's a badass bitch movie. She don't take shit from no one, and she does what she wants to save her family.
Yes.
Period.
Ohana is life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love her. Robin is like, yes! Exclamation mark. Megan. What's your number?
My favorite movie is, it is critically acclaimed. It received mixed audience reviews, especially about the art style, which is at this point fucking fantastic. The voice actors are great. The music was memorable. And the music itself was art because it turned Greek mythology, which is shady as hell, into something that a largely Christian audience could find palatable. And it dumbed down Zeus's whatever he does and made it into a nice kid's story, which is absolutely, entirely, utterly inaccurate, but is so much fun to watch, and it gave us one of the best Disney villains. One of the best. I'm not going to say the best, but I love him so much.
Yes.
But it's wrongly villainized, but like that's a conversation for another day. We'll talk about it. And it's obviously Hercules.
Gladiator.
Bolton.
Michael Bolton. All right. Yeah.
What are those?
That
Yes. It's perfection. It is also marketing genius. It is marketing inside marketing, inside marketing, outside of marketing. I had all the Hercules toys when I was a kid. They sold them at McDonald's and you're happy.
I had all the plates. All of them.
God, fucking artwork. All right, sorry. I just
great pick. Great
damn.
pick. So for mine, I picked this one because for me, the story is in the song. It is, for me, all about trying to find your place in the world, finding your self-worth, and appreciate, like, having self-compassion. Like, you start out believing that you're not good for anything, and then you go off trying to prove something to other people, but you're like, fuck that. I'm out here proving stuff to myself because, you know, it's all about the reflection. Who is it going to reflect how I am inside?
Oh my God. I was wondering what it was. I was like, what the fuck did we not cover?
Exactly. That song is beautiful. Mulan to me is so freaking special. Like, it's so good. Like, again, it's not even about other people underestimating her. She underestimates herself. And then in the end, she's like, fuck off. Like, I'm just going to use, like, my own, like, creative mind and save China myself. And you know what? Fucking China bows down to this bitch at the end. Okay?
Right.
What you did for China.
Now your family will know what you have done.
At the end, after the battle, she's like looking at the helmet. She goes, maybe I came out here because I needed to see something in myself, so that when I see my reflection, I see somebody worth something. And it's like, oh my God.
You can't cry on stream. You guys need to stop.
This is a sadness part.
I can't. Mulan is so good. That's why. I was heartbroken by the 2020 Mulan. It's so bad.
Is it so
bad?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I heard you guys say it's pretty much trash.
It's not good.
People say it's trash.
No,
Robin,
the live action is pathetic.
Robin, I get chills. Robin and I aren't here. I get chills every time at that scene. Okay, she turns around and then they're all bowing, and oh my God, I lose it.
The problem with the live action was that they gave her like a superpower or something.
That was
from the beginning.
Dumb as shit. That was the worst decision they could have made. Like, the whole theme of the movie was like, I don't know where I fit. I don't want to do what my family wants me to do. What's good about me, man? What can I provide? And like, she uses her brain. You know, she creates the avalanche to get the Huns. And then in the live action, they're like, ooh, she can kick good.
That's it.
That's it.
She has a secret power that it's not common, but also her other lady has it. And she saves everybody by that. Did I?
Yeah, I think I hate it already.
Oh.
If it wasn't,
spoiler alert.
It was so stupid. It made no sense.
So dumb.
It like really
dumb. For real.
I'm probably not gonna watch it until like
don't watch
it.
It put a bad taste in my mouth, and because of that movie, like I'm now I don't have high hopes for like the further live action movies because they really, really dropped the ball. Robin says, I was not happy when they took that direction they did with the live action. I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips. Robin, don't watch it. You'll be
Don't watch it. You're just going to be mad. You're just going to be mad. That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all know how much I love to be mad, though.
No, but
I'll be like 5 years late to the rant. I'm gonna finally watch it whenever it's free, and I'm gonna be pissed. You guys are gonna see it on
Maybe
Facebook.
text you.
Like, I told you, dumbass, not to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. But yeah, Mulan has my heart forever. It's a very special story to me. She's a special character, and I love it. This was fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yes, I had a lot of fun, but like I'm kind of jealous that like you really like your top movie like a lot. Like y'all have like the biggest emotions, and I'm just here like, yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's a good movie. All right.
So I guess like if I was talking about Sailor Moon, we'd be on the opposite.
Yeah. Like I said, off camera or like off live, I want to do another one of these, but for comic movies. But that doesn't mean Marvel only. Like it means like comics. So like stuff like Men in Black or The Mask or The Crow like would count because those are comics. So yeah, I want to do that in the future. This was a lot of fun.
The Crow is good.
Yeah,
good shit.
It is good.
There we go. I don't want to do just like Marvel or DC shit because there's like other comics out there. Rob said you all had great movie picks. Yay! Thanks, Robin.
Yay.
Thanks, Robin.
Robin,
we love you.
Let's give a round of applause for Robin.
Yeah.
A fifth member.
Join the club and drop your top 10 because now I want to know your top 10. You watched the entire show. Thank you so much.
Can you put a link to the group in the comments for everybody who joins?
Robin, just come hang out on all our movie chats from now on. Just do it.
Honorary member.
Woo! Let me see. I don't know how to do that age. Where's the
like? Do you ever watch that show, that Hispanic show, Cristina?
Oh my God,
no.
Cristina. You know I have friends who on Cristina.
Yeah.
No, was it Laura or Cristina? You know, like I get them confused. Remember Laura?
There is the link for you here, Robin.
We're done.
Alrighty.
We did it.
Thanks so much for joining me. It was so much fun. Woo! I hope you guys had fun. If you guys are watching this later at the replay, let me know your top 10 or just your number one. Let me know if there's any that we didn't mention that you actually love. There's actually like 50-something Disney and then like 18 Pixar, so there's a lot that we didn't cover, but I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas on things that we didn't discuss.
Like the Black Cauldron.
Tune in next time for our panel for the comics one. Start thinking now about your comics that you liked. Yes, see you guys next time. Thanks so much for joining. Bye.
Bye.